Welcome to Let's Talk Dementia. I'm Carol Howell, your host, and thank you for joining me today. I'm always glad when folks tune back in or go back to the YouTube channel to see what we've got, new information we have out. And I am happy to be a part of your caregiving world. I try to get this background set up so that you can see my pretty pictures back there and my wonderful sign, knowledge brings power, power brings hope, hope brings smiles. And I look at it here in the screen and it always looks funny to me. I hope it comes out okay. If I were to title this episode, I would call it Mama Thinks She is Having a Baby. Now that's kind of interesting considering my mama is 79 years old. And outside of immaculate conception, well, that ain't happening. And I'm pretty glad about that. I don't need another sibling. I know you understand that. I can't imagine that in my world. Whew. I don't want a baby around really at all because it's just too much work. Girls too busy for that. But Mama does think she's having a baby, or someone else has recently had a baby. Never quite sure which way my mama's brain is going, but she very frequently will say to me, Carol, we need to go check on the baby. Carol, where is the baby? Carol, isn't the baby due today? That was the latest thing. Isn't the baby due today? And there are ways to respond to that. Now, it'd be very simple to go, no, Mama. Nobody's having a baby today. You're 79 years old. You certainly are not having one. You can look at me and tell I'm too old to be having babies. Who is having a daggone baby and why are we talking about this? Yeah, you could do that. And every once in a while those kinds of things might slip out of my mouth. And I know better than to say that, but it's just nature. It just comes out. You want to correct people when they say weird stuff. But that is not the best way to respond to somebody with dementia when this particular subject especially comes up. So what can you say? Well, you might say, gosh, Mama, I'm not sure what baby's coming today. Who is it that's pregnant? Now remind me again and see what she says. Now, I can just about guarantee you, my mama's going to say, well, I don't remember who was pregnant, but somebody was having a baby today. And then you might go, well, we probably should find that out because, Mama, I'm not sure who's having a baby. Do you think we need to buy a baby gift? And if she says yes, then you might want to take that along the realms of, well, if we need to buy a baby gift, what kind of baby gift? Do we want to buy a blanket? Do we want to buy some little bitty baby shoes? Oh, we love baby feet. Get that subject to going about shopping for baby shoes. Now we're not talking about having a baby. We're talking about shopping for baby shoes. And Mama, I just love little baby shoes. They're so teeny and so cute. They make little baby tennis shoes. Isn't that neat, Mama? And then you might say, gosh, I need to get myself a new pair of tennis shoes. Did I tell you that I've been going walking every morning and my tennis shoes are getting worn out? And I probably need to get some good ones, don't you think? Well, now do you see how we've taken Mama from talking about having a baby, to who's having a baby, to what the baby might need, to little baby shoes, to going shopping and looking for tennis shoes and maybe even buying tennis shoes for me. It's all about me. But I've helped to get her mind off of the subject she was on. I acknowledge the subject. I acknowledge that she's thinking about babies and that she's thinking about who's having a baby and what the baby might need. But I've taken the subject into shopping. Now, if you want to talk to my mom about something that she can relate to, it would be shopping or cookies. Mama is she's the cookie monster of the senior citizen world. So if I can talk to Mama about shopping, that's going to be a happy topic for her. But sometimes Mama gets really stuck on this idea of somebody's having a baby, so we have to sit and talk about that. I might say to her, I think the newest baby in our family is your great-granddaughter. You have a great-granddaughter named Emery, and she's a little something, and she's a spitball of fire, from what I understand. And we might talk about Emery and get her mind onto that story rather than having a baby, but that the baby's already here. But one way or the other, I acknowledge Mama and what she's got going on in her mind, and I accept that story, and I talk about that story. Now, if your loved one is spending a lot of time thinking about a baby, then you might want to consider getting a life-size baby doll. Not a doll that looks like a 7 or 8 year old, but a baby doll, one that's weighted, that when they get it in their arms, it feels like a baby. That's important. And you would be surprised at how nurturing that how that brings out the nurturing aspect of your loved one. They will many times think to take care of that baby when they won't think to take care of themselves. I've seen folks with dementia who don't know that they need to eat. They can't remember that it's time to go to the dining room. You tell them a story, they can't follow the storyline. They'll lay a baby down for a nap, a baby doll down for a nap. They'll remember to go pick that baby doll up. And on the opposite side, I've seen folks that have baby dolls that they love and they care for, carry them by the foot going down the hall, So you see a little bit of everything. But that nurturing therapy is very important for someone with dementia. And if holding a baby, stroking that baby's head, rocking that baby close to their chest is calming and peaceful for them, please, please, please go with it and get them a baby doll. Consider this for the males in your life who have dementia. Most daddies, and I hope that's true, that most daddies, and at least your daddy, held you as a child and rocked you and hugged you and sang to you. So it would be comforting to be able to do that for this baby that we might bring to daddy. Think about that. Give it a try. It's worth a shot to see how it goes. But in my mama's world right now, she doesn't have a baby doll that she holds and comforts, but she does like to talk about babies a lot. So mama thinks she's having a baby. Glad she's not. Well, I generally tell you something funny, and I've got my joke in my noggin up here today, and here it is. Old bankers never die. They just lose interest. That's kind of funny. That one's for you, Susie. Susie is a retired banker and serves on my board, and I do appreciate her, but they never die. They just lose interest. Well, I hope as you go through your caregiving journey that you will find ways to interact with your loved one. And if your loved one's having a baby, I think you should write and tell me about it. And you can do so at Carol at Let's Talk Dementia. Blessings and smiles on your day and on your caregiving journey.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel. When you subscribe, you'll be able to stay up to date on our latest videos, and all of the videos are free. Check out my book, Let's Talk Dementia. It is available on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Blessings and smiles.